Kenya's Gold.
Habari za wakati huu mtazamaji popote ulipo, karibu sana katika kipindi hiki ya Shirafu. Kipindi kidedea taifa la Kenya kuhusiana na masuala ya kilimo. Bila shaka umegonga ndipo na tunasema ndiposa bila wasiwasi. Karibu sana, tusanzuke kari tama tufike tamati. Kuna mengi ambayo tumekuandalia kweli. Angalia katika kiwambo hiki utagundua kwamba kuna nguruwe ambaye yupo hapa. Ajili kubwa huyu nguruwe ni kufahamu familia yake. Huyu nguruwe anatoka katika familia tunaita Warthog. Bila shaka katika familia yake utagundua kwamba kuna meno ambayo anazaliwa nayo. Anazaliwa akiwa na meno manane, meno ya juu manne na ya chini manne. Ukikosea utagundua kwamba meno yatachipuka, yatatoka nje. Inakupasa kama mkulima ukate ili ukwepe hatari. Inakatwa namna gani? Itakuwa ni raha kabisa, utufuate kwa sababu kuna makala bado yatakuja kupitia kipindi hiki na itakuwa ni raha sana. Kalamu yako, karatasi, andika, tekeleza baadaye. Kwenye kiwambo chetu cha pili bila shaka tunakufahamisha kwamba huyu nguruwe ukimkata vizuri basi utapata kile tunaita pork chops, pork ribs na vile vile kuna kitu tunaita sausage. Sausage inaandaliwa namna gani? Itakuwa ni raha kabisa usome na sisi kwa sababu kuna makala ya leo ambayo tutakuandalia wewe. Ni kalamu, karatasi, andika, fanya nini, tekeleza baadaye. Na baadaye katika kipindi hiki tutakufahamisha kuhusiana na habari ambazo zinajitokeza kupitia kile tunaita Kenya's Gold taarifa. Katika taarifa yetu siku ile kimhutasari tu ni kufahamisha kwamba tutazungumzia habari kule Narok ambapo chanjo inafanyika kukabili ugonjwa tunaita foot and mouth. Itakuwaje? Soma na sisi. Na vile vile tukufahamisha kuna teknolojia inayotokana na mpunga. Inafanywa namna gani kwenye teknolojia? Raha kabisa, soma na sisi kadi tamati tamati. Utakuwa na mimi Emmanuel Terer tukufahamisha mengi. Na katika makala yetu basi ya leo tutakwenda na wewe takriban dakika 60 uchambuzi makala yenyewe. Tuende katika makala siku ya leo, soma na mimi.
Now, when we are talking about pig farming, there are so many products that you can get out of pigs after value addition. It could be sausages, it could be ham, it could be pork chops, pork ribs, and so much more. Now, today we want to learn how do we make sausages and what is the demand of pork in the market. That and more will be answered in our Gold feature starting right now.
Hi to you.
Thank you so much for having us here. Na naona nimefika ukanipatia nguo za kuvaa hapa ndani.
Kabisa.
Maybe just tell us why it's very important to make sure that I am also geared up as you are.
First of all, thank you so much for visiting us here at Porkers Delight, and we take pride in hosting you. Karibuni sana Porkers Delight. So, answer your question on why you have to be in your garment, it's because these are food processing factory, and we have to be in the proper garments. Yeah, you have to be like just the way you are looking.
Right.
So that we endeavor to maintain the highest level of cleanliness and hygiene.
Right.
It's also a requirement, yeah, by the government.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see you have a mask.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
also wear masks all through when you're here?
Yeah, we have to be in our mask, especially when we're in the production area, especially because of our beards, and maybe if you have some kind of a flu that cannot be detected early enough.
Oh,
yeah,
so
inafunika beard. Na mimi sina.
Just in case you're not feeling well, kuna homa kidogo, diarrhea kidogo, umeamka unasikia hivi. Are you allowed to come and work here?
We cannot admit you, and that's why I took your temperatures first before we even got here.
Right.
So we have to check everything. We have to ensure that the person entering our production area has the highest levels of health. That's why I took your temperatures, and I can see you're healthy. You're healthy enough.
Right. I'm healthy. I'm in good shape, so we can get in and see a lot more about the value addition when it comes to pork here.
Why not?
Lead the way, Mr. Daniel.
Tuanzia hapa. When you come here, before we get into a production area, this is our hygiene process flow. Yeah. This is just a guideline that we always endeavor to follow, just to ensure we maintain the highest levels of standards in our production factory. So just to highlight a few, you can see we receive raw materials. Definitely our biggest raw material here is pork carcass, because that's what we do.
Let's start from learning. How often do you receive this raw material? Is there like a specific day of the week? Ama ni kila siku, anytime? How does that work?
We don't do it daily. Definitely is a plan. We normally receive our carcass every Monday, so it's once a week. And also depending on the production levels, and also depending on the orders that we've got. But we endeavor to stick to Mondays as our strictly receiving day for the pork carcass.
Right.
Yes.
Is there a time of the day ambayo inafika? Is it a morning thing, afternoon, jioni?
It has to be before 11, but
Why
that's our
before
own
11?
standards. That's our own standards, because we need to ensure we check everything. We have enough ample time to do a lot of checks that I'm going to show you here before we can admit the carcass.
Right.
Yeah.
So when the meat comes in, pork yetu imefika.
The carcass now.
Carcass.
Yes.
Si pork tena.
It's not longer pork, it's carcass.
So it's a pig, then it becomes a carcass.
It becomes a carcass after
and
slaughtering.
then after carcass, it will become pork.
Definitely.
So for now we are dealing with the carcass.
Exactly, we are at carcass level.
Nisiseme pork bado, nitakuwa nimekimbiza syllabus.
Alright, thank you.
Great. So when we get our carcass on Monday before 11, what are those things that you have to check first, even before we start the processing and value addition of that carcass?
Thank you so much. Like I showed you our receiving area, but we have a slaughterhouse, but we can't even trust it as we are here ourselves as Porkers Delight. We have to ensure that we check all parameters that have been put in place. So number one, we have to check the smell. Is the carcass having any smell, any odor? Yeah? That is number one, before we even do anything else. Number two, we have to monitor the temperatures of the truck. The temperature of the truck, and we have to keep the records, and also we have to monitor the temperature of the carcass itself, because it has to be between 0, -2, -3 desired temperatures for before delivery.
That's the temperature of the carcass? Of the carcass,
and also of the truck delivering. Yeah?
Right.
We have to check. If it's not those desired temperature levels, then that's a red flag.
Okay.
So number two, after checking all those things, we have to batch. We have to batch.
What is batching?
Batching is the process of kujua hiyo nyama ni gani, ilichinjwa siku gani, all those kind of details, you know, because here, if you receive a carcass on Monday, maybe if you receive the next one on next Monday, hii labda haijaisha. So we have to know which batch came when, for purposes of first in, first out kind of things. I'll explain that to you further later.
So once we check all those things, we've checked the smell, the batching, inakaa vizuri, watu wako wasafi, temperature iko sawa. Where do we move from here?
So from there, now we take our carcass inside our facility. Before we get there, so I have to... Another step here
to clean again. Hata unaweza oga tena sasa. There's a lot of cleanliness happening here.
Has to be hygiene levels.
You don't trust. Hakuna kusema nilikuwa nimesanitize nikiwa nje.
We don't take words of mouth.
Mko na trust issues.
We have trust issues. It's because we are dealing with very delicate matter here of food, and we can't just take chances.
Good.
Yeah, so you have to just wash your hands, sanitize, and then you'll be good to get admitted into our factory inside.
All right. So here inside, you're also going to show me how to make sausages.
Yeah, definitely. I'll show you how to make sausages.
And there's a whole team of people inside, even from where I am. So there's already a lot of work happening inside.
Yeah, so this is a team that works during the day. We normally also,
So our meat comes in here after we have checked everything that we were looking out for there.
Exactly.
So where do we go?
So from the truck, comes here inside. This is our chiller room.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the first stop after the carcass leaves the truck. And if you can see the temperatures here, it's between, just like I said, between 0 to -3, -4 degrees. Because the purpose of storing the carcass here, after offloading it from the truck, is just to ensure we observe it inside here. We observe the carcass from inside here. And also, we give it some time to chill.
So you sit here in the chiller room, the temperatures are between 0 and
-3,
-4. Hapa tunaweka nyama yetu for how long?
Tunaweka nyama yetu between 1 and 2 days before we start working on it.
Please explain further why it needs to stay here for 1 or 2 days.
The purpose of having our meat getting to the chiller for a max of 2 days is to give it an opportunity. So lazima nyama inakuanga na maji, lazima nyama imwage maji, what we call drying in other terms. So we have to give it time to chill, to dry a bit. You see, and also it gives us now ample time to get ready for its processing as well.
Can we have a sneak peek?
Yeah, we can. No problem.
Sure. But I'm sure not everyone is allowed to
Not
get
everyone is allowed
here.
inside here. So that's pork carcass. That's not the balance from the Monday delivery. Whatever we received on Monday,
Okay.
it's just a
in
work
the back here.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a work in progress.
Right.
Yeah.
So after 2 days, what happens next?
After 2 days, now we start working on our carcass. From here onto the working tables. Yeah. So from here onto the working tables, as you
Do
can
we
see.
come here at any point?
Not really. Later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll guide you on that.
Right.
So after our carcass is there for 2 days max, now we get it out. And as you can see, what they are doing now is removing the skin. Yeah, it's the skin.
So this upper mali
Let me
kuna
give you
hii mafuta.
let me give you some gloves because you need to be in your in your
sure.
food gloves. Leo nitakuonesha maneno.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Feel free.
I can give you permission now.
Now I can touch, eat.
Yeah, exactly. No, eat you cannot eat here. So as you can see now, they are now busy removing the skin. That is the first step.
And that happens after 2 days
After
of
2
it
days
staying
of
in the
it staying
chiller
in
room.
the chiller room.
All right, all right.
So here, these are working tables, the working area. The first step is to remove the skins because we normally don't, the skin doesn't have so much value at this point. So we have to remove the skin from the carcass. So for example, this part, just a minute. So this part, these are rib, as you can see. Yeah, these are pork rib. So for purposes of ensuring that we continue with the process, let me use just this one. This one can give us so much. This spare rib can give us so much. For example, as you can see, there's a rib.
Right.
Yeah. Before even the rib, there was a fillet. This fillet is normally here.
Oh.
Yeah? This is a fillet.
Right.
It's the softest part of the tenderloin, the loin. Yeah. So hii nyama iko na utamu sana, and it's very expensive, by the way.
Tell me, when we are ordering pork, mtu atasema either I want a pork chops or I want pork ribs. Or of course now there's the sausages and the bacon and all that.
Yeah.
So hii tu ni nyama tu ya nguruwe.
This is a pork fillet. It has a name. It's a pork fillet.
So nikienda kwa butchery ama huko kwa nyama naweza itisha pork fillet.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. So for purposes of what they are doing right now, this is a pork rib, same as this one. So the first step, removing the skin, and then from here, if we want to do the cuts, we proceed from here after removing the skin.
Turudishe hivi nione kama naweza saidia team kutoa mafuta kidogo.
Yeah.
Where was he? Who was doing it?
Steven.
Wacha nifundishwe na master.
Steven can show you.
Nishika wapi? Hapa. Hapa. And then I just go? Ooh, okay. Ooh, guy. I'm sure when you day one you made a mistake. So no.
Definitely.
Thank you. So I'll try.
That's allowed.
Okay. Okay, it's not as soft as I thought it would be.
Have you ever slaughtered a goat?
No! Why?
Makala mazuri kweli kweli ambayo wewe umeshuhudia, na kutoka kule mwanzo akizindua mwenzangu Ngina amekufahamisha kuhusiana na masuala ya usafi ambao unadumishwa kule, namna ya kukata ile nyama. Bila shaka umefuatilia, na kikubwa zaidi ni kusikiliza joto la nyama na hata gari ambalo limesafirisha nyama hadi kufika kule. Sasa tunakwenda mapumzikoni, kitu kirejea kungali kuna mengi. Pata nafasi ya kushiriki na sisi kadi tamafiki tamati. Soma kabisa, ndio mwanzo mkoko unalikamua kuhusiana na nguruwe, na itakuwa raha kwako kama wewe ni mkulima tu wa nguruwe. Fahamu sasa kwamba kuna safari ambayo tunaifuata hadi tupate nyama. Kama una uwezo huo, mbinu ni kwamba soma hapa, kalamu yako, karatasi, andika, tekeleza, baadaye kiwambo kisalie runinga ya Citizen Kisibuzi papo hapo. Usikwende popote, salia na sisi, tuende mapumzikoni.